Hello, I think we're live. I'm not sure, but hello. Happy Friday. Today I'm going to pour some paint because it's nice and easy like. Gonna do some Halloween themed pours. Okay. Let's see, are we on? Is this thing on? I'm gonna put my stuff on the laptop so that I can see. Okay, starting with the first thing that we need, and excuse the awful pumpkin. Got these gloves. Hey, Quelder! Mic check 1 2. Is it working? Is this thing on? That must have been loud. I don't know. Anyway, these are really good gloves. The Night Angel examination gloves. I had to run this morning to pick them up from the Amazon locker because we got some medium and large gloves, and I just do not like gloves that don't fit my hands perfectly. They have to be perfect. Although previously I've been getting the extra small of these and they fit really well. But they need to fit, you know, like a glove. You can't have flappy doodles. Anyway, let me prepare my canvases with the push pins. Let me see if this cable can make it so far. Alright, so first things first, and I'll probably mix some paints too. How are you doing, Calder? How are you doing this fine Friday? How's the weather in Holland? I just dropped thumbtacks on the floor. It's never a good idea. So just putting these thumbtacks in all 4 corners of the canvas. I'm gonna treat you. Hey, get out of here, boys. Get out of here. Go on. The young dog likes to scavenge my trash and pick up everything. Doing good. Weather is not too bad. 15 Celsius, that's good. And sunny. The leaves just started falling today. Nice. Okay, this is the nice new canvas that I'm gonna treat you to. And then I have a bunch of canvases that I'm gonna recycle. Just because I don't know, they're just sitting in my space and I'm not doing anything with them, so I might as well keep playing until not sacrifice any new canvases. I was thinking of doing something with them, but then I never did. And tonight I have a floored workshop at the studio, and I just want to have enough new canvases for the people, you know. But this was a very interesting thing that I did once with my daughter. We just let the paint drip. It was very, very fun to watch all the paint. I actually do like the color, but and then this one actually, let's see. I think this is okay. Poured on this several times. I think it's pretty thick. But I'm sure I can do something better. I'll do something similar anyway. Doing something Halloweeny. How is it? It's warm during the day. I don't know. I would say about 15 degrees Celsius. Over here they measure it in Fahrenheit. But at night it goes almost to 0. I think it actually went under 0 last night. When we wake up in the morning, there's frost on the grass. It's pretty chilly at night, but during the day it gets pretty warm. And yeah, the leaves are falling. It's very pretty. I love the fall weather. It's my favorite. Now this one, I was going for something completely different. I actually do kind of like the design of this one. Hang on. Oh, is that better? That's a little better with the light. Yeah, that's a little, it is nice, but my next painting will be autumn themed. Very nice. I was thinking of doing something autumn themed too. Is it a landscape, or you're just using the colors but something else? I look forward to seeing it. I love the colors, all warm and cozy. Should have been wearing my witch's hat, but then I can't wear the headphones with the witch hat. Oh, this one was hard wood. Some of these are kind of difficult to push in. Then just try the other one. There it goes, a little easier. Looks like I almost started signing this one. Doing 4 portraits in 4 seasons. Ah, nice. Very, very cool. And then I don't know if I'll be doing any of these. I did do kind of like a autumnal one here. I don't really like the white on the edges. I do like the inside. I think it came out pretty cool, but I wouldn't be upset to pour over it. I think I'm gonna pour over it, and unless you are so opposite. And then I have this one, which could also be very striking, but I would have to do something to it to make it special, you know? So I don't know. Let me just... And then this one I did during a kids Halloween workshop, and I'll be actually doing this technique probably on this canvas today, but I'll make a whole lot more sections, a whole lot more webs, because you know the kids didn't have patience for me to do a whole lot of them, but it looks a lot better when there's more webs, more strings. Hope you can see me okay. Okay, so yeah, this is also a re-pour. I'll be pouring on this one the 3rd time now. Is this bent? I don't know. This is kind of like having fun and experimenting today. I have a workshop tonight. Did I say that? I think I did. My head is still... I do like this one, but it's a little dark. I was thinking of putting on some Halloween-y music today, but I might change it if it gets too boring. I don't know. I have adult workshops every 2 weeks, every 2 Fridays, and then kids workshops whenever I have enough kids that sign up, you know, because I don't often have a lot of kids, and if there's only 1 kid signed up, it's really not worth my time going into the studio and doing it. So you know, I just had 1 kid after a long time. So I forgot to put plastic on my other table in the living room. It's okay. I can do that after I pour. Okay. I do have a clean one. Here. Okay. Have this fancy pumpkin. Maybe that's what we'll do for this big one. But first, have to get my colors, my paints ready. And let's see what we have here. It's about to get messy. Have my jar of rubber bands. I have a very nice burnt sienna here. I already have a bunch of colors that are mixed and ready to be poured. So let's see what kind of palette we'll make for each one. I find that the more I pour, I don't know, I feel like I've lost, in a way, my inspiration. In a way, I feel like I'm doing the same things over and over again, and it's starting to be pretty boring. And when I get the same results, like I feel like I need to up my techniques, you know, like experiment and play more. Because before I started teaching, I was playing at home and I was experimenting and doing some pretty cool stuff. And I think most of my paintings, I mean, I don't know if most, but I've done a lot of good ones before I started teaching. And then after I started teaching, I kind of stopped pouring at home and just did it at the studio. So my experimentation dropped a little bit because I kept doing the same techniques, relatively the same techniques, although you don't get the same results every time. Anyway, but the point is I want to focus more on color combinations and that sort of thing, more on color. I mean, after all, that's what pouring, paint pouring is mostly all about. To get the right colors, you can make it look very nice. I really love this turquoise color. I don't know where it'll go. And then I have a big cup of black, always very good to have. And then I have Fly Be Free. And this is really cool. It doesn't fit there. This is called Venetian Red. Hang on, let me. Venetian Red. I really love this color. We got some fancy new colors. I didn't have time to put down links in the description, but it's the Blickrylic paint from Blick's. It's American brand. I don't know if they sell in Europe or if you can buy them there, but it's, you know, it's not high end. It's not high end, but it's better than economy, you know. It's kind of like student paint, but it's perfect for pouring. There are worse paints, not as good, because this isn't bad. If you say it's worse, then that something means that it's bad, but it's not bad. There are paints that are not as good. Okay, and then I have some white here. Of course, we'll need some white for highlights and stuff like that. Okay, you're gonna help me choose some colors. I think I'm gonna make some more Venetian red. Let me make myself some cups. Okay, I'm gonna pour this Venetian red in a small cup and then mix some more there. And then I have some more Venetian red, but it looks like I put some copper in there too. A very nice color. I know I have that 24 karat gold somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So I'll just have to do with a regular gold. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Okay, let's get to it. Looks like the kind of red a villain would wear. Is it? I don't know, it looks like terracotta to me. Looks like your wall. And this is burnt sienna. Itchy nose. Let's make a big cup of burnt sienna too. So I'm mixing these paints. If anybody's interested, I'm using Floetrol. This stuff here, flood Floetrol, a big gallon. Gotta shake it well because it sat for a while. It's more nuanced than red, you know? Although, you know what? Hang on. Trying to get this. Oh, which kind of red I love. This spin drip pour, this red color. I don't think I have enough unmixed, but it's red. I'll make a red and black. They always look very, very cool. Just triggered the idea of Venetian masquerade. Yeah, look at this color. Some yellow and red. Sometimes at the end of some of these are leftover paints from workshops. I had a private workshop this Monday actually. It wasn't a regular one of my workshops at the studio. I went to a library and I taught 12 students that were members of that library, and they had a lot of fun and I had a lot of fun, and some of them put way too much paint in their cups, so I had to take it away because they wouldn't have gotten the right consistency. All this is leftover from just one lady. She put basically like 3 times the amount she needed, but it's okay, I'll use it today. Okay, I want some green. Really love this sap. It's kind of like a sap or forest green from Montmarte. Let me put these away a little bit. I have so much black. Are we gonna get censored for saying black too much? Sometimes I feel like I should be one of those spoiled children that just goes like black, 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 black. That is so unlike me. Let's just organize our table here for once. Okay, sometimes my little thingy gets clogged, but I really like this green because it's not too bright. It's a little more toned down, or I don't know, very nice. Maybe you can see it. You can see it better in the bottle. Okay, even with the caps. Okay, then maybe we'll do some raw sienna too. I really like this raw sienna. We're gonna have a lot of yellowish colors and stuff like that. Warm. I gotta put these back in my bins. Okay, then I want to do something with purple too, because you know, Halloween, purple. You need purple for Halloween. Am I right? One day we will have a YouTube chaperones joining the chat. Excuse me. Excuse the air. Okay, we have purple and this. I don't know. Wow. I don't know what that is. It's got a sticky back. This magenta makes a really wonderful mixture when you mix it with purple. Oh, it makes this really deep violet. It's really pretty, you'll see. Just mix a big cup. Maybe I'll have to run to the car and get more Floetrol. I hope I have enough. And then I really wanted to do something with copper, because, you know, copper. We'll see if I have enough Floetrol. Okay. YouTube chaperones. Huh. What happened? You guys can't see me? Did you see me at all? This droid cam keeps cramping up on. Hope it starts up. I don't even know when it stopped. Maybe it'll start soon. Okay. Let's do it. Let's pour. Oh my gosh, I'm upside down? Hang on. How did that happen? Hang on, thank you. Most unusual. Actually, it's a good thing because I forgot about my tea. Like a bat. Forgot about my tea. I was running all day and doing stuff, and then I put the water in the kettle, and then it was 10:55. I'm like, come on, let's do it. And then I look at I'm like, I don't hear any boiling. And I look at the kettle at 10:58, and I hadn't pressed the on button. Oh, and then I pressed it on, but it did boil by the time I started the stream. And now the water's not as hot as it should be, but I'll survive. I'm sure there are worse things in life than sub-hot tea. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, you can't see my whole head. Hang on. Is the stream okay? Because I'm seeing a lot of... Oh, you could see. Seeing a lot of buffering, a lot of loading. Looks okay to you? Okay. I will scroll down a bit so that I can see the your comments, your last comment. Okay, looks like I have enough Floetrol. Let's see if I need anything. My spatula. Are you cooking dinner? What are you having for dinner, Claudor? Look, the magic. I love it. When the colors are starting to come through the Floetrol, it's like a magical act. Very mesmerizing. So anyway, if anybody sees this and wants to know what relative percentage or proportions, this is 1 part paint roughly to 2 parts Floetrol roughly. I think a little more than 2 parts Floetrol. It just needs to be pretty fluid and not feel sluggish. So it still looks a little bit whitish from the Floetrol, but as it sits, it's gonna start looking less and less milky. You got your floor this week. Ah, pasta with meat sauce. Nothing special. Oh, it's pretty special. You got your floor. What kind of floor? What kind of floor did you get? A wooden floor? I still have to edit that floor video. Painted floor. It's made of PVC, but it looks like wood. Ah, cool. That's nice. Always feels so good when you do something for your house. Feels nice and fresh and new. See, it's really nice magenta color. It doesn't look very bright in the cup or on the camera, but it's a lot more vibrant in real life. See, it's pretty nice. So the most important part is just mixing this well. Trying to avoid, you know, the scramble egg method, because I don't want too many air bubbles in here. That's pretty good. You can actually put furniture down. Yeah. So is this for your new room, for your addition that you were building? Are you going to install it yourself? Paints feel very, very thick today. Do I have water here? I wonder if this is water. It's water. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in each of these because they feel awfully thick. You know, if the paints feel too thick, just add a spritz of water. I can go right into the yellow so I don't have to keep cleaning my spatula. This is for the whole first floor of the house. Wow, it's already been laid down. Cool. Yeah, send me pics. Really like this yellow. It's very, very deep and rich. And I like this kind of yellow a lot better than a lemon yellow. This is more of a banana yellow. No, not banana, more like mango yellow. That's it, mango. I like it a lot. Let me add some water in there too. Maybe I put too much water or not enough Floetrol. So I know I said last time that I'll be doing the rest of the portrait, but as you can see, if you can see, it's right behind me still. I have not worked on it yet. I've been kind of busy with, well, my attention has been taken by another project that I'm doing for a client, which is turning out to be way more difficult than I had initially thought. Like, I completely underestimated this project so much. I feel a little bit foolish, and my husband's like, well, I mean, he looked at it, it's like, really? You're really gonna do that? I'm like, yeah, what's the matter? Like, it's a lot of details. Like, yeah, well, I can do it. I already said yes, so once I say yes to something and I go all in, I can't go back. Like, I cannot, you know, saying to the client now is that, oh, this is a little more than I expected, you know, maybe you should find somebody else for this project. Unless I really don't like the project, you know, it's like a portrait of a politician or something like that, well, I wouldn't even hold a conversation with a person, like the second conversation. But anyway, it's basically a vintage map of a nearby town, made. It's really pretty. She sent me a picture of the relative style that she wants, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh well, it's just a lot of streets and a lot of little houses and a lot of little people and a lot of little. What can be so hard? And then she said, you know, I would like my house to be incorporated too, and the nearby town, you know, because it's a little town. There's a river, Delaware River, and then the other little town, and she would like a little bit of the other town incorporated. So now it took me a very long time to the white liquid is Floetrol. It's a pouring medium, but well, it can be used as a pouring medium, but I also use it in my painting. When I paint the murals, it eliminates brush strokes and roller marks and improves flow and leveling. And when I paint murals, it really helps to slow down the drying of the paints, and it allows me to blend a lot better on the wall. So I use it in mural painting as well. So anyway, I never back down because that would mean defeat on my part, and I would never do that. I'd rather grovel than than admit defeat. Looks like molten butter, that yellow. Molten butter. Wow. I mean, maybe European butter. European butter. We actually use Kerrygold. I don't know, is there Kerrygold butter in Europe? Because it's Irish. It's from Ireland. It's really good. We also use Kerrygold cheese. Got a really big block. And I ate it. But it's very good cheese and butter. I mean, that's all compared to the other stuff that lives in America. Could probably put a little bit of water in there. I'm just going right in this burnt umber with the same spatula. See how I love this. Is it gonna come on? I don't know. But anyway, look how cool. So satisfaisant. It's, you know, Kerrygold, but it's not solid. Oh, sold in your country. Oh well, I'm sure Holland has way better dairy products than anything that America sells. I mean, with your purple cows and everything. Purple cows that produce superior dairy products. It's really funny. When I was a kid, I mean, probably even now, there were kids who really thought that cows were purple because of the commercials of Milka commercials. When you lived abroad, you miss the dairy products, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, yeah, let's see how thick this gold is. Pretty thick. I think I'll have to make a bigger cup. It was way too much gold paint. Or I can put it in a smaller cup, and then And then, so if you notice, I have a little strainer on my Floetrol bottle because it tends to dry on the walls, and it makes these kind of boogers that are very unaesthetic. This color will come out soon. I think I need to put more of this in there and then do it the other way too. Okay, and let me put more Floetrol in here. That's alright, no worries. I'll be here for a while, mixing paints, and eventually I'll start pouring. Okay, let's mix the silver. Let me send my friend, the word is pour. He's so sweet. My friend Paul Stratton, who is the chiropractor. Was a dumb question? I don't know. What was a dumb question? I even forgot what. What we were talking about. Where were we? So, I don't know if I mentioned it. Well, I think I mentioned it to you guys. My mother-in-law passed a couple of weeks ago. Last week was the funeral and stuff, and then the get-togethers, and some of my family members, extended family, not immediate family, came down with the Rona. Whew. And then had to keep my fingers crossed and cancel my acrylic painting class because I wasn't gonna bring any viruses or anything, you know. So I told my friends about tonight that I'm not sure if I still feel good on Friday and Thursday and Friday. We're on. So now my friend just asked, what's the word for tonight? And I said the word is sip and pour. I already got 2 bottles of wine and cheese. We're all set. Well, of course, and candy and stuff. And candy. Alright, let's finish this, and then I think we are ready. We might need some black, because we always need some more black. But I'll show you this magenta and purple combination is such a pretty color. It still feels a little thick. It's okay. Okay, I think we're good. And then I have this. I still have to make a review about this horrible paint that I'll be using today. But first, let's sip. Good tea. Aw, it's a really good wisdom today. It says, be kind to yourself. I don't know if it... Okay, I'll lock the focus. Good tea. Sip and pour. Alright, are we all set? Are we all set to sip and pour? Let us see what colors I'll be using for the big canvas. I want to use some of this, and some of this, and some of this, and some of this, and maybe some of this. And should I put some copper in there? Maybe I'll put some copper in there. Okay, let's put all of these aside then. And the base coat will be black. Maybe I'll put a touch. Maybe I'll put some gold too in there. They're very close together colors. We'll see how much we need. Oop. Let's put these away. Almost ready once I get everything cleaned up. Okay, putting this away. And the gray and the pink. It's a very interesting color. Okay. All right, let's do it. You struggle with that tip. What's the tip? Very short attention span, my friend. Very short attention span. Okay, those go together, these go together, and this will just kind of hold on to summer. Hold on to summer. So, let us put the canvas here and then put the paints around so that you can see the whole canvas. And then I have a special guest tonight that we'll be making the most of. Okay? He'll be fun. If only I can see him. Here he is. The tip from the tea bag, right? Yep. Don't we all? Actually, I forgot what it was. What was it? Just kidding. I'm being kind to myself right now by drinking the tea. Okay, let's start on a side. You can start on a side, and I will start with black paint. Let's just get a little bit of a base coat on. And you know what? I actually want to try something different today with the base coat. I want to try something different that I've been wanting to try for a while. I want to just put straight Floetrol onto the canvas and kind of to make the paint a little looser so that it's not as thick, because the The base coat should be a little bit thinner. I'm kind of thinning it out right onto the canvas. And now I feel that I should be thinning out my black paint anyway, because it's a little bit thicker. It's a little bit too thick. That it should be. Okay, let's do that now with some water. I use a spritzer bottle so that I don't put too much water at once. Just thinning that out. You see the really pretty patterns that are forming around here? Really love that. Floetrol is great for making cells too, because it has a tendency to string, to create strings. Just a whole bunch of stuff on the floor. All right, let's do it. Let's put a little bit of gold and let's follow it up with a little bit of, or you know what else I can do? I can actually, I'll make a cup. I want to do that. I want to just put the cup right there. Let me make a cup with these colors, because I want the patterns to be less stark, less well defined. So maybe this will do it. And then copper, and we'll see. We'll just experiment. And then ochre, and then the mango yellow, banana yellow, buttermilk yellow. Let's do a touch of white, just to brighten things up. Ooh, and then I don't want white right after the, I don't want green right after the white. Let's do a little gold, and I want the green to be right after the gold. And ochre. It's really nice patterning here, so you can see better. Bigger helping of, oh, let's put some green this time after the yellow, and then some red. I wanted to mix in to make some brown. We haven't put copper in a while. Ooh, a nice helping of copper. Let's put a little bit of green after the copper. And then some gold. This will be, I haven't put white in a while. Let's do it after this ochre. And then a touch of white. And then some of this, I think, burnt sienna. Raw sienna or yellow ochre, I don't know. Kind of looks like yellow ochre to me. Venetian red. Oh my, I forgot to put black. I forgot to put black all throughout this. Let's put a big helping now. And you know what, I'll do something with it. Let me just make a line. Ooh, it's kind of like coffee art. Look how pretty. Pretty. Let's do copper after black. I meant to do copper after black. Okay. We can start pouring now, and then I'll move it. Okay. Maybe I will turn off the overhead light. So, oh, dogs! So that there's not so much glare. Okay. This will be fun. Let's put a touch of black after all of that. Ooh, those colors be blending. This will definitely be interesting. Okay, let me pull it up. Oh, maybe turn it up a little bit. Oh, it's heavy. Let's start. Thank you. Start with black. That looks interesting. Not really sure where we're going, but we'll find out soon. Okay, let me put some black since I forgot to put it in the cup. Kind of going in a circular pattern. Let's put a tiny bit more black. Oop. Trying to catch those pesky drips. Okay. Let's see. Oop. Let's do a little bit on this side too. Kind of epic music happening, I don't know. Oh, look at the spatula, how neat that is. You see it? It looks like a little work of art. Epic! Epic pour! Okay, what I'm gonna do is make another little bit of cup with, because I want to make some ribbons. So, Venetian. See, the yellow is not overpowering, which is good. I didn't want it to be overpowering, nor is the green. Okay, let's do... Oh, these paper cups may be ecological or friendly, but very difficult to hold. They just dissolve very fast. I had the ochre, and then I want to put just a touch of white. It brings a little bit of brightness to the heart and soul. Oh no, that wasn't bright lightness. It was more like howling loneliness. I think it might be a narcotic. Oh, again I'm forgetting to put black. Damn it. That's what happens when I have too much fun. I forget the important things. Okay, I think that should be enough to do what I wanted to do. Maybe I'll just put a touch of green in there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Do I have space to move this? Barely. Let me lift this up. Whoop. I'm thinking, let's put the pumpkin aside and I'm very tempted to to wreck it. I want to wreck it. You know what? I'll just have some patience. There's plenty of time to wreck it. Okay, there's plenty of time. Let's just torch it, get those air bubbles out, and I'll stretch it a little bit. And now I'll put just the Floetrol on the edges to help this paint flow easier. Now this is a new thing. I've never put just Floetrol as the pouring medium. So I just want to see what will happen. Because I feel like every time I'm putting paint, it's still too thick. Okay. Be kind to yourself. That's right. Oh, I want to wreck it now. Wreck it. Let me put the autofocus off. Yeah, see, tell people to go with the flow and be kind to themselves. And meanwhile, that looks like a tarantula or something wicked. Okay, let me turn it around. Ooh, why am I wearing this hoodie? Okay. Remember to breathe. Breathing is good. I think. I think it's good. I want to get this corner here. How do I just grab it and pull it over? Let's see. Let me see if I can just pour it. I don't want to lose all of that stuff, you know. But I can just pull it over like this. Just touch and pull. Touch, lift, and pull. I'm sorry that you can't see the whole canvas. Hang on, let me just lift you up a little bit. I want you to see the whole canvas. Oh, and the floor and my legs. Less desirable. There we go. Oh, much better. I really like this song. It's a very nice song. Alright, that's better. At least you can see a little bit more. right, let me recenter, recenter, recenter. It's pretty interesting. I feel like I should be pouring a little bit this way. Stretching it this way a little bit. Hang on, let me get my arm out of the way. Overall, not bad, not bad. I'm glad I didn't wreck it. Just want to do a few more. I wish I had more of these big ones. Yeah, nice contrast between the more saturated parts and less saturated parts. Yes. I think I'm just gonna leave those the edges like that. Just leave them like this, or I can just grab some black and just patch it a little bit. Patch it. So we have a nice black corner. Now these white patterns and all those white patterns will disappear when it dries, because Floetrol dries transparent. All right, now I'm gonna be gone for a minute. I need to set up my plastic sheet for my table. I have to go put this away. This 18 by 24 canvas, I think it's pretty big. Or 16 by 20. I think it's a 16 by 20. Still, it's pretty big, and it's not gonna fit on this table. Okay, I shall return momentarily. I'm here to escort. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. I also had to set the gate so that the dog doesn't get it. Time to sip again. Good tea. Okay, let's see. What next? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this one. Now I can lower you a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, what colors? I still have a cup. Still have a cup that is, you know what I'm gonna do? I want to do like a toss-up. Let's see. I want to do a wreckage. So, no, I want to do the wreckage with the red and black. Let me do that. Okay, just red and black for this one. Do you know that song, Ghost Train? Who's it by? Ghost Train. Acrylic? Not Acrylic. I don't know. It's a really cool song. And I love it. Something like, thank you for the wreckage. Thank you for the wreckage. I'm looking for a cup. Did I mix all? Oh, here. Man, if I didn't have wreckage. Yes, the wreckage. Okay, so this red paint is significantly thinner than my black paint. But we'll see. Should I toss some gold in there? I'm wondering if I should toss some gold. Just red and black. I like the simplicity of the red and black. So anyway, this spin drip pour paint feels really good when you use it, and it makes really amazing results, but the paint never actually dries on the canvas. It's awful. It's like it's always, I poured it, I don't know, months ago, and it's still tacky. If I press my finger on it, it still leaves a fingerprint mark. It's weird. And some of the canvases got stuck together, or if there's anything pressed on it while it dries, which is an indefinite time, it'll leave marks. But this is just for fun anyway. I really like the black and red combo. It looks like a murder scene. Okay, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Okay, this will happen fast, so hold on to your horses. Are you ready? You ready, Quadra? Oh, it's like a heart. I wasn't even going for a heart. See, another love letter from the universe. I was gonna make some ribbons, but I guess not. Okay, let me, where's the torch? I think this will again be one of my staple techniques, because it really is very chaotic, very much like the the other one, the flip cup. Ooh, I should do some flip cup after this. Water. Thin out my black here. Gotta do a flip cup. You know what I'll do? I'll do this for the background and I'll mix it with the black. You'll see how neat. I really wanted to like that paint. It's a shame. It's a really nice song, this one. Okay. So you can make your background all fancy too. I'll definitely show this one tonight. Oh, and I still haven't done that the spider web. All right, let's do it. Woo, this moves fast. Red paint is significantly thinner. This is so weird. It's like seeing layers of paint move underneath other layers of paint. Very trippy. It's like seeing your veins underneath your skin. It's pretty interesting. You can totally make a rose, like a rose after it dries, if it ever dries. I'm tempted to make some ribbons. Do I still have black paint? I have some black paint. If you see me, I look probably like a beheaded chicken. Like, where's my stuff? My studio is a bit of a mess today. As every day, intense, so intense. I want to do some ribbons. Ribbons. I think I still have spin drip pour black paint too. Let me see if I can mix some of that in. My gloves. See, if I was wearing medium or large gloves, I would have had to change my gloves between each pour because it's impossible to clean them. It looks like I'm nearly out of the black one. I use that one the most. That's so sad. Alright, good riddance. I'll have to mix black paint. Let me see. Where do I have black paint? I think that's enough for now though, so I'm gonna make a teeny cup. A little cup here, and then put some black and some red and some black and some red and some black and some red, and then let's do some ribbons here. Mix it up a little bit. Oh, this red does take over. Alright, let's Let's see if we can. It did add a little bit of dimension, I guess. Not a whole deal, not a huge deal, but it's pretty interesting, I guess. Interesting. I'm going to leave it as is. And go and put it away, and I'll come back and maybe we'll do that spider thingy, spider web. All right. Okay, let's see. Where is the spider one that I said that I'll paint over? Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. This will be less tilting. Actually, I don't think there's any tilting for this one. Okay. Ooh, left my headphones on the heater. Okay, I do need to mix some black paint though. I have no way around it. I don't know if I have enough black paint in here. Okay, I don't. I have enough black paint in another place. Okay. Oh. Here's a big liter of black paint. That's what I like to see, a big bottle of black paint. Whew, it's a little bit of effort in there. A little bit of elbow grease. Mixing, 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 mixing is the most important part of acrylic pouring. Got to mix and scrape the sides and scrape the bottom and mix until all of the color is homogeneous and there's no more streaks of white. That's black. That's Yahtzee. I don't know, I've never played Yahtzee, so I only know it by hearsay. Maybe let's just add a splash of water just to be thin enough. That's nice. Okay, this time I'm gonna make the let's just cover the sides at least, and I do want a little bit of this purple in there, just kind of add a little bit of color to the background. You know what I don't have? I don't have any orange. How can we have a Halloween pour without orange? Well, we have purple. This time I really gotta mix. Mix. I really gotta just go on autopilot and just say whatever my mouth wants to say at the moment. Gotta cover the sides because I won't be tilting. So I better make sure that the sides have the same colors as the rest of the canvas. Of course, it's a lot easier to do that with your fingers. And I might just do that. Black and purple are nice. Nice combo. Alright, just covered. I can use my finger. There we go. Nice and coverage. Nice and coverage. Okay, let's select our colors. It's a big mess around here, but it shouldn't matter so much. Black and white, and I'll just do maybe, look, what do we have here? This yellow and red are making some sort of orange. This'll do. Why not? It's a pretty good orange. Okay, they're right here on the side. You can, oh, well, my face is up there. You can't see because my face is up there. Just lay these cups in the puddles of paint. Okay, and then let's put some of this purple. Orange, purple, and was there something else? No, I think these are the only colors that I use. Orange and purple. Did I put green? Oh well, I think that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So I will be starting by putting a dollop of black. So this is the spider web. And then just a dot of white. That might have been too big. This will be very time consuming. Maybe I should thin out my paints a little bit. So it goes like this for a while. And then after the purple, after the black, let's just put a touch of purple, just for fun. And then back to black. big. That's a big blob. You see I'm drooping some stuff from the table on there. Maybe I'll use some of that. You know what? Let's do that. Let's scoop up a little bit of this red and lay it right in there. That'll be fun. Now the spider is onto something. There we go. Dinner is served. Even my camera wants to sleep. I like. I know. On the first, I have done this before. Ah, that was a big blob. Done this before, and I really love the way it came out. So when I redid it at the kids workshop, I'm like, why doesn't this look like the other one? It just looks like it has way less rings, and the rings are a little thicker. It's like somebody was rushing me. Well, and then I counted the rings, how many rings I put on the kids at the kids pour, and then I counted how many rings I did for the other one that I like, and just about 3 times more rings for the one that came out nice. So the key for this one is patience and persistence, and I guess a light hand. But see, even the big blobs are getting smushed and they look small, so my previous mistakes aren't so visible. So even if you make a bigger blob, don't worry, it'll get... See, for this one, a spinner would be a good idea, to have a spinner. I don't have a spinner, nor could I spin in this small space. And look at me, I've survived without a spinner for so long. I mean, survived, you see what I say, not lived. I haven't lived. Yes. The arm. Let's do a little bit of this purple in there right away. It's making it a little bit different every time. Back to black and white. Oh no, I'm running out of white? What? I think I'll have to mix some white paint soon. breathing. Very curious how this will turn out. Me too. You and me both. Like, how's she gonna make a spider web with this? That's the most fun part. The most difficult part is right now a lot of patience. It's not difficult, it's just tedious in a way. Tedious in the same way that drawing 500 little buildings and 300 little people is. Just tedious. It doesn't have to be, you know. We can breathe. And that's it. We can breathe and be thankful to be alive. See, the repetition is what makes it look cool. I think a lot in life, you know, this is such a metaphor for life. Like a lot of things in life is just repetition, is not just one single thing. Repetition is the key to habits and to beauty and to, well, life. Pretty much, you know, repetition is habit. I don't know, I don't have to keep my neck that way. I'm like a dog, just looking this way. That means that my right brain is working when my head is tilted to the left. Did you know that? Did you know that? My head is perpetually tilted to the left, like a dog sometimes. I don't have to, I forget, but it's easier. It's easier to hold my head to the side. Just keep on going. See how thin those white lines are now? On the edges? Really nice. So many. Just keep going. Just keep going. Ooh. The cup is becoming slippery. I'm doing it with my left hand. It's a challenge. Drip, drip. Two-handed Sally. Jason Pargin's book is out. I can't wait to read it. It's on Audible. We already bought it, but I haven't read it yet. I mean, listened to it. The one with the sequel to John and Dave. John dies at the end. Starting to slow down. Running out of white. Oh, I haven't put colors in a while. Maybe I should put just a touch of red, because I see it has spread. It takes a lot of space. Should have made it a lot smaller. I think it's because of the consistency of the paint. That red paint is a lot thinner. I am nearing, oh, the end of it. Almost there, almost there. And now, just wipe my spatula. It's a little easier to do it like this. Ooh, that's like a eyeball. It's pretty nice. Eyeball ruined. Ooh, it's pretty nice the way it is. But we keep going, keep going. Hi. Okay, this last black, I think, very small, or I want the white to be pushed out. Okay, now let's see. I want to spread it out a little bit, but I don't want to change the shape too much. Here, let me just put a little bit of Floetrol to ensure that it will spread out properly. This will help it move a lot easier without changing its shape. Okay, I'm gonna just move it around just a little bit. It's nice and slowly, a little bit circularly. I am pleased that the shape is staying pretty evenly. It doesn't have to stay perfectly circular. See, if you wanted a more circular shape, then that The spinner would have come in handy, but you don't need it. Okay, let me just slightly recenter it. I do want it to be a little off-center though, so I don't want it to be completely centered. It can have a weird shape. Now let's see what's happening over here with all this Floetrol. I think it might be too much Floetrol. I do like the very interesting edge there. It does look like an eyeball. Don't worry, we'll recenter. Okay. See that it's starting to roll over itself, so that's a sign to stop. Okay, ready for the fun part? Here comes the fun part. The part we've all been waiting for. Okay, a clean spatula, and then from the middle, just pulling it outwards. Whoop. It's a lot darker than my previous ones, but I did want to make a dark version. So my first one is on a white background and I love it. I think it's very cool. I wanted to do this on a black background, a little bit more noir. And I'm cleaning my spatula in between each swipe, and I'm doing it pretty symmetrically, relatively symmetrically. Next time I can do it a little bit like curvy lines. That would be neat. I've been doing very straight lines. Oh, 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 oh. It's pretty cool. I kind of dig it. Now, let's do some fun stuff. Oh, that was a lot. Didn't mean it to go so. This paint, gotta be sparse with it. Let's just touch and flick. Woo! I like splashes on this kind of pour on the outer edges, just to bring a little bit of mystery to the piece. Now I do want to get rid of that too big of a splash. Got taken over by the... There we go. Like a magic trick. Haha. There we go. Let's flick a little bit of purple too. Just some purple. See? Instant background. Still very dark. I wonder if I should do some white splashes. And some black splashes. Let's do it. Oh, I'm out of white. Right. That did not make it on the canvas. Okay, that's good. Let's do some black splashes. Just to kind of add more blackness and, you know, add more blackness, and then that's it. We got some splashes on that red. Just so that nobody knows how it was done. It's so random. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Very interesting. Shall I still fidget with it? Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'm curious how it's going to dry. Still not as good as my first one. Oh well. That's okay. It took me a while to see the first one with the eyes that I see it now. Maybe I wasn't thrilled about the first one in the beginning either. It takes a while sometimes to appreciate. What's different about this one? Well, it's on a black background and just the shape, it's not as neat as the other one. I'll show you the first one. Let me just, I'll show it to you right now while I think it's a little more vibrant because it's on a white background. I don't know, maybe I'm biased. This is the first one. See? It's got a little bit of green. It also has some glow in the dark bits in there. Those light green stuff. I don't know. They're just like night and day, you know? But this one looks a little more even, more oval. And this one looks a little more, well, dark. I think they each have their merit. Probably. All this white stuff will disappear in the drying process, so we'll see how it looks when it dries. I'm kind of curious. But anyway. Yeah, right? It's more of a statement. More of a bam. And this one is a little more muted. We'll see how it dries. Let me just bring it, put it away, and I'll be back. Oh, what time is it? Almost 1 o'clock. I think I'll just do one more and then call it a day. My husband just made himself something good to eat. I can smell it. I can smell it, and I'm hungry. That's okay. I'm not starving. Let's drink. The music stopped. Hang on. The playlist only is 2 hours long. Going for something different this time. All right, let's just sacrifice this one. Sacrifice this one, and let's see. I want to do a flip cup. So I already have this cup still left over from the first one. So color. What color should I use? Ooh, I'll definitely use this. Let me make a little cup with those colors. I'll show you this beautiful purple and magenta combo that rocks my socks on. Rocks my socks on. I'll do a cosmic, like, let's do Halloween night. Ooh, Halloween night. Okay, it really looks like a bruise to me. Well, like an anime bruise. Colors. Very nice. I think I need a little bit more purple. And a touch of water. These paints are a little thick. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk colors. Yes, probably. You are more experienced in that field. I'll add more Floetrol to this and to this. By the end of today, you'll have seen so much Floetrol. You're like, oh, going to bed with Floetrol in my mind. Yeah, that is a nice color. Yeah, see, I didn't really care about mixing, about the colors getting mixed. I'm not gonna use the magenta for the pour. I just wanted this color. I want some. I wanna. The Spice Girl song. Nothing inappropriate. That was a poor move. Okay, let's do. I felt like I've learned a lot about pouring today. Yeah, you did. Let's do some orange, some of that orange. And this is this, right? Yeah. It's the red. That fancy red. Venetian. I want a little bit of white as a highlight. What is the only white that I have in this big 2-liter bottle? 2 liter? Half gallon. It's almost 2 liter. I'm gonna mix it. You know what? I have this cup of Floetrol here. I'll just add some white paint to it. That'll be easy enough. Hopefully it's enough. And that's how I do. I eyeball everything. That's how I do my recipes. And guess what? They always come out great. Sunset colors. They could be, they could be. Okay. You know what else I could have used instead of the white? I do have an off-white that I wanted to use. Is it thick? Is it? I think it's okay. It's a little bit thick. See this color? Maybe I'll just use this color. I do want to stay. I want to stay within a limited palette, but at the same on the same note, I want to put some green in there too for some reason. I think I'll just do these. I like going for a gradient, you know, like the yellow, orange, purple gradient really appeals to me. So yellow, orange, it'll go like this. Yellow, orange, like this, kind of. And then of course the base color will be black. So let's make our cup. It's like magic. Jamie, hi, welcome. Finally, gosh, where were you? I've been looking for you. Okay, let's see what color comes after black. A little bit of this magenta purple, and then I want to put little increments right as I begin, because whatever I put on the bottom is what will be at the top, and I want it to be small. I don't want there to be like a big thingy that takes the entire canvas. So I'm using the off-white instead of the white. Sheesh. It's been a crazy morning at work. How are the babies? Okay, I'm probably going way too carefully right now. Let's just get down to business. Let's get down to business. I know all about hectic. I'm glad you're able to take a breath. Assemble a humongous play kitchen this morning, and there was no pre-drill holes for the screws. Wow, great job, Jamie. I bet that they appreciated that. Okay, so I'm making super small layers. The layers are very small. I just want everything to be very misty and kind of hazy, mysterious sort of looking. We'll see what happens. I do like the colors though. Let's do a nice generous dose of black, and let's do red after the black, and then this purple. Your hands are torn up. Oh, some of them are outside who have older kids. That's good. It's good that you had some help. Which song is this one? Oh, I don't want to put yellow right after purple. I like this song. Do you believe real darling? Sorry. Promise to abstain from singing. You don't want that. I can't, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Oh, you've been sick all week. Oh no. I've been okay. My family's been kind of in and out of sickness and been holding my breath to not get anything because I had to, you know, teaching and stuff, but you know, busy with work. Busy, busy, busy. That's the word of the season always, right? It's a sign you're alive. But can't complain, you know. I could, believe me, but I shouldn't. Because it's all good. We have it pretty good overall, you know, it's all about perspective. I mean, look at this, we're pouring paint, and people would say, oh my god, look at that waste. And they would be right. Okay, I'm very curious to see how this will turn out. This will be very interesting. That's enough. It's enough yellow. Kind of missing Lewis's streams too, you know? He doesn't stream for a week and it's like, oh my god, something's wrong in the world. A little bit. Sometimes it feels like when your routines aren't met, it's like a hole that needs to be filled by ice cream and other things. Alright, you guys ready? This is the fun part. This is the fun part. Nino, Nino. Okay, I'm going to turn this upside down and then turn it upside down, right side up again. Okay, I think I'm gonna elevate you just a little bit so you can see the whole tilting process and stuff. Well, actually, I'm not gonna tilt yet, so hang on. Sorry. And then, let me see, where were those, where I put the pins? Oh, the pins. Ah, here they are. I'm gonna need a pin for this. A thumbtack. I don't know where Quelder went. He doesn't want to say how we've been, how he has been. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just going to put Floetrol around this. I'm curious. Let's just see what will happen. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of black. I'll put a little bit of black so that it'll look like it's a little bit transparent, because I don't want this white to show necessarily. Right here on the white, I want to cover it. Otherwise, I don't mind. Okay. This will be exciting. This is like my favorite part, the favorite time, because Lewis hasn't been streaming and Ashley has been here and there. Oh, who's Ashley? Poe, another artist I watch, has company staying with her this week. I've been stream deprived. Well, Jamie, you don't need to be stream deprived. I'm here for all of your stream needs today. I'm not sure about tomorrow and next week, but carpe diem. Carpe those diems. Yo! Lewis is in the house. We're just talking about you. It's Gypsy Heart in the Discord server. Aha! Lewis, again, you're here at the end. Thank you for making an appearance. Okay, you guys are ready? This is gonna be so fun. Pay attention to this part right here. It's gonna be very fun. Okay, here we go. I should have been wearing my witch's hat. Ooh. Ooh. How are you doing, Lewis? Time for dishes. You tried to be here sooner. It's okay. We don't actually... Well, we do mind, but we're not heartbroken per se. Not as such. Could be worse. Could be worse. Oh, I'm loving what's happening. Finished the video. Woo! Can't wait to see it. The doll chronicles. The chronicles of the doll. Oh, here it is. Oh, guys, I am loving this so much so far. Okay, at least one good painting came out of today's pour session. Okay, so the key is small layers, really thin layers, and a relatively limited palette. Relatively. Well, this is starting to look good. Okay, it's starting to slow down, which means I'm gonna lift it up and reveal the oyster. Woo! Alright, we've got an oyster. We do. And now torching it, popping all those little air bubbles. Oh, I am loving that neuron thing. It's like a fish that ate a sea cucumber. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's tilt because it will change a lot during the tilting processes. Okay. Sorry, Laura-san. Took forever, I bet. I still haven't put out a decent video in a while. And I'm not even working on one. Oh, and I don't even know. I don't have any ideas, to be honest. But we'll figure it out. Don't have to figure everything out at once. That's for true. Oh, I'm loving some of these things here. I'm worrying that by tilting it I'm gonna lose. But you know what they say. You gotta spend the buck to make a buck. Thanks, Lewis. It's a bit vibrant. It's a bit more vibrant than I was expecting. Maybe I need to put more white and black in between the colors. Just recentering it. I really love that lacing. The light on black lacing there. Just getting all the paint right back in the center. That's interesting. I could get rid of that corner there, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna mess it up. But my mantra today is live without fear. You cannot live in fear, right? Gotta just go for it. Let's just see what happens. Okay, just pull it over the edge and then bring it back to center. Definitely stretch that shape out a little bit more, and I also stretch this part a little bit more, which is pretty cool. All right, that's certainly, you know, striking. It's striking, very colorful. I've got an idea for the next time that I pull the cup. I think the next time I pull the cup, I'm gonna move it a little bit so that it's not completely like outlined. Like I don't have a shape inside the rest. Oh well, it's interesting. Watching but can't check for a sec. It's alright. It's alright. So I still have this cup, and I have a little canvas that I have to get rid of. So maybe I'll just do another one real quick. 1/16. It'll only take. Let me put this away. It'll only take a couple minutes, because I don't want to leave my cup like that. And I wonder what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll just hurl it at the canvas like I did before. Okay, I'm putting this away. I'll be right back. I'm back, like a dragonfly. Had to take in the groceries. Oh, you bought groceries? Yum. Did I say I'm hungry? Did I mention that? All right, let's get rid of this. So I have also tried this kind of spiderwebby technique. Okay, it's like a murder scene over here. Okay, so I have this cup where I've already put paint in, and so I have this color in there, and I have this color in there, and let's see, what should I do? I did bring myself some props to... Maybe I'll do a funnel pour. That'll be fun. You know, not funny. Maybe it is funny. I don't know. How should I know what's funny and not funny? Got myself a bar of Milka here with a purple cow. Aww. Think of me when you eat it, Quelder. You gotta think of me. That's it. Just think of me when you eat the Milka. Okay, I think I'll just do... So I have the green and the blue, the green and the blue and the copper, and then I have this mixture here that I have leftover paint that I just put in. It's got basically the same colors and some, and you know, I'm very curious what will happen if I mix the green and the turquoise, will it make a pretty teal color? Let me see what kind of color it'll make. Just have to see. Teal, I mean turquoise and green. Let's see. What kind of Milka? Just plain Milka? We have all sorts of crazy varieties here that I would never buy, but my husband buys them. This is funny. Like pretzel Milka and like who would put pretzels in a chocolate? It's like pencil shavings. Why would you put pencil shavings in chocolate? It's just ghastly. That's a nice color, although I wish it was darker. Ooh. I wish it was darker. Oh well, I don't feel like mixing another color. So I'll just keep it for another time. Okay. Let us... I don't know how I'll proceed, but let's just go for it. Ah, I know how I'll proceed. I know how. Okay. I just got my brain back. Okay, let's put... Actually, I think I'm gonna plug it with my finger. I think. If I can. I don't know if I can. Okay, putting some black and the copper and the green. See, if I had a darker teal, I would have done that. But since I don't... Okay, and then I put my interesting color mixture in there. And then I'll do some more black. And copper. And green. And then the mixture. It looks pretty cool, actually. Let's just pour the whole thing out. Okay, let's do another 10, what? For me, maybe 10, 15. At the school, it was 25 days. Oh. Oh, okay. You guys are talking about something else. All right, and green. Okay. Shall we finish with the black? Let's just finish with the black. Okay, now comes the tricky part. How I put this onto the canvas. All right, and then I just lift it. Just lift and tap. I don't know if you guys, if this is gonna look like anything, or it's just gonna look like a mess of metal. But let's cover it with black. I'm not very attached to this canvas, or you know, this is gonna turn out stunning because the canvas is crappy, and that's generally how it goes. If I'm doing something on a ripped canvas and I don't give a crap about how it comes out, it's gonna come out really nice. And if I'm using a new canvas and I really want it to turn out great, it's not going to. That's just one of Murphy's laws, I'm afraid. Let me check. catch up with? Strawberry biscuit, just regular old. I like the regular old. Oh, nice, Louis. It's really good. Congrats. All right, you ready? Are you ready? Oh, let me color check. I don't know if it matters, but if there are any bubbles, they should pop now or forever be unnoticed. Okay, whew. This is certainly very soft and misty. Yeah, the layers are starting to show now. Very softly. My goodness. Very interesting. Interesting is what. Okay, you guys take a look at this. It's like a steampunk fish with his mouth open. It's a fish, right? His mouth is open. This is one weird looking eye, and this is his mechanical eye. It's coming right at you. It's like, ah. Thank you. Oh, your friend is teaching it. Ah, I see. Rainbow hues showing though. Yeah, the best one I've seen you do. Really? Really? Of course, because it's made on the crappy canvas that I've painted over 3 times already. That's okay. It'll be a very sturdy purse one day. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for hanging out. And I wish we had more time to hang, but alas, I've got a mess to clean here, and I've got to get ready for my workshop tonight and have lunch and whatever humans do. So I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and thank you for being here. I'll see you maybe next week. I'm not sure. If I start my mural next week, then maybe not. I'll try to figure out a time then to do it on the weekend. See what I can do. So before I go, have one more sip of tea. Be kind to yourself. That's what the Yogi Tea Wisdom said. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.